Merhaba, hoşgeldiniz. Today I wanted to present you the difference between Turkey and France. I'm living in Turkey now since 1 year and a half, and I can tell you there are so many multiple kind of difference here. So the people who wants to come here for the first time who are foreigners, I think they should watch this video. It can be many kind of difference in terms of relationship or friendship. It can be about the politeness of the people, if you give a tip to a taxi driver or not, this kind of little things. It can be sometimes really subtle, because I was really surprised to see so many difference like this in a daily life, every day, every time, with everybody actually. So let me take you to the pool right now and I will explain you all the details, and there are a lot. First of all, I wanted to talk about the behavior of the people here. People are known here to be very warm and to welcome you in every situation, every time, from day to night. They have a lot of hospitality, and this is something totally true, I think. But if you are involved in some problems with them, believe me, they will delete you of their life without any remorse. It's something that they are used to do so easily and quickly, and I've never understood that. They can basically ditch you like this right away. It feels like everybody is kind of replaceable sometimes. Overall, they are very pleasant people, and you can have some very good moments with the people here, the citizens here in Turkey. But just don't provoke them, don't put yourself in bad position with them, because you never know where it's gonna go. It can escalate it so quickly, unfortunately. Another difference, but this time it's about if you are a foreigner and you're coming here in Turkey, at Istanbul or in another city, it doesn't matter. People will be focused more on you, they will take care more of you. Because basically you are a foreigner and they are not used that much to see a foreigner, and they are curious, they are wondering what this guy is doing here. Is he in vacation here? Does he work here? It reminds me so many situations that I have when I was in a taxi, like the taxi driver asked me so many personal questions. I was always really interrogative, like what this guy wants exactly to ask me so many questions like this. It's kind of weird, because from where I am in France, people don't ask all these kind of questions so directly like this. They ask me so many things like, are you married? Do you have a girlfriend? How old are you? Okay, where are you from? This is normal. But how old are you? Are you married? Do you have children? Do you have a wife? Do you want to get married? So many things like this. I was constantly destabilized. As I said previously, people here have the hot blood. They can be really extreme in a good or in a bad way, which is something very hard for me to follow, because it's too extreme for me. You know, it feels like they are not stable for me. One day they can be furious against you, you don't even know exactly why, so you try to understand, and the day right after they are so joyful and happy. Difficult to follow for me, really. They are extreme or extremely moody, maybe, I don't know, maybe not everybody, but in my own experience, that's what I saw many times here with the people that I've met. It occurred to me more than once, so overall, that's my experience and that's what I want to say. They have a lot of hospitality. This is something so important for the Turkish citizens, to welcome you, to feed you, to take care of you, and I can say that's something that they are good at. Especially for a guy like me who is French. I'm from France, from Paris. This is totally the opposite. This is exactly the exact opposite. Generally, they always want to pay you like a drink. They want to pay the bill if you ate somewhere with them at dinner or lunch anyway. It's a way to be polite, but it's something even more important in Turkey, I think, because from Europe, we can do that from time to time, like it's not, let's say, a rule. Here, I think it's considered like a rule, because whenever I go outside with some friends or with some people that I just met, they absolutely always want to pay me something at the end of the day. I'm like, okay, no, it's fine, you know, you don't have to, but they always insist, so it's really funny, like this little difference, yes. It's always genuinely interesting to talk with them about different kind of topics, especially about their dreams to go and live in Europe. This fact is really interesting, for example, because all the time when I was talking about this subject with them, I always felt that they were dreaming about to live in Europe, but they had wrong ideas about Europe, unfortunately, you know, kind of an utopic ideas, some kind of utopic dreams, some kind of utopic thoughts. The main problem is they have a very big economical crisis here since a couple years now, so most of the people who are young, who are just get graduated or who are studying here, they are trying as more as they can to leave the country and go to Europe to study or to live. Basically to immigrate in Europe and try to get a better life. It's totally understandable. Like right now, today I'm making this video, and for €1 you can have 16 Turkish lira. 2 years ago, I think it was for €1 maybe 10 Turkish lira. Can you imagine like this big jump in the sky? I mean, their money is literally jumping to the sky and it doesn't stop. Speaking of topics that you can talk, the topics that you probably shouldn't talk too much if you meet a person for the first time is maybe the politics, because it can be tense sometimes. You cannot broach a subject like this so easily here. Like, you can talk about politics, of course, but you can feel directly the anger inside the people here. If they like Erdogan or not, it doesn't have any connection with this guy, for example. It's about politics in general. The tensions between people about especially this subject is so tense. I think it's better for everybody to don't even talk about this subject if you want to have a normal and peaceful conversation with someone. They are very proud of their people and their country, their history. And once again, I think this is something really nice, because from where I am from in France, this is totally the opposite, at 100%. I think in a way it's interesting and it's cool to see that. I like to see this. Some people who are proud to live in a place where they belong. They are proud to live in their country, and they love to live here, and they love their history, and they love their people, basically. This is something really nice to see, if it's not too nationalist, because sometimes it can be a bit tiring for me. Even though they want to immigrate, to move in Europe because of the economical problems, they do immigrating in Europe, but reluctantly. All in all, after 1 year and a half that I'm living here, I found some little things that I should improve for myself to live more properly here between all these Turkish citizens around me. I should, of course, improve and enhance my Turkish language, because right now my knowledge are not good enough in Turkish. I can just say just the basic things. I cannot even have a proper conversation, so I should work on this, yes. And that's it. It was my little vision of a French guy in Turkey, at Istanbul. I hope you enjoyed this kind of short video. I did already many other videos on YouTube. You can leave a thumbs up, of course, and make a comment. I will be curious to read some comments about foreigners who maybe live in Turkey or moved here, and talk about the difference that they could see. So I leave you guys now. I need to go to tennis. See you around. Güle güle.